Evan, what are your thoughts on tonight's game?
Probably a bit of a typical pre-season game, I would say. Probably not our best performance, but again, it's we've had quite a lot of games, and it's still just important to get fitness, etc. So we just brush it off and go on to the next one.
Obviously, being a striker, the chances that would come in is frustrated tonight with not getting the ball sometimes. I think you could tell at some points.
Yeah, it was one of the more frustrating ones tonight. I think, to be fair though, in games like that, it's probably more credit to the lads at the back. So putting like last ditch blocks in, making sure we don't concede. Because again, when it's not like free flowing like we usually are, it's important that the lads at the back are on it and putting the bodies on the line, and they did that brilliantly tonight. So
obviously we've asked Brad, obviously it's a different opinion, isn't it, from a manager to a player. What do you think went wrong with obviously not scoring tonight and not getting the win?
I think that can happen at the top of the pitch, and I think again we've got really high standards. We probably scored the most goals in the league, or up there most goals in the league last year, so we've got really high standards for that, and I think sometimes it just doesn't quite click. It's pre-season, we're trying different things, different players in different positions, so when you get into like a rhythm, you've got the same people, it's free flowing, etc. So I just think there's a few little bits, but again, it's nothing to worry about. We've got players that will score loads of goals all over the pitch, so we just keep going with it.
Obviously, you say this is what pre-season's all about. More about pre-season and players coming in, players going out. What's the changing room like?
Always good. I think we've kept the majority anyway, and that's one thing that we've always had. We've got a really good kind of banter with the lads, and no egos. Everyone just gets on well, and the new boys that have come in have just fit into that. So obviously we lost a couple, but we brought a couple in, and I think we're just building for that for the start of the season. So it's, in terms of kind of how the group is in that aspect, it's really good.
Finally, beginning of the season is coming. What are your expectations for the season?
Probably play more games than I did last year. Probably injured a bit too much with the season previously. I didn't miss a game, so I think for myself, if I'm injury free and can build on that, I think the rest takes care of itself, and just build on what I did last year, really.
Thank you very much.
Top man. Tell me.